Namaste, I'm George. I'm the instructor here at the Peaceful Dragon, and I'll be leading today's yoga asana class. So hopefully everybody's staying safe and healthy. Make sure you have plenty of space to practice at home and comfortable spot, yoga mat. Right, let's come to our yoga mat. Come sit anywhere comfortable sitting position. And hopefully the videos can see, and using the mirror side, you can see the front and back side of that. I'll do all the sequences facing single direction. When we get back to the classrooms and things, we'll do multiple directions. But for today's class, we're just facing a single direction. I'll do both sides. And feel your sits bone pushing into the mat. Crown of the head lifting up tall. The tongue is touching the roof of your mouth gently. And if you can, point your tailbone straight down. And while you're having good sitting position, have your chin slightly down just a bit to help the spine extending tall. Have your shoulders, elbows, fingers, wrists be heavy, reaching down. While your head, your ears are going up, the rest of your body is going down. Hands to the heart center, elbows relaxing down, palms touching, thumb knuckle touching the heart. 3 cleansing breaths. In the nose, out the mouth. Inhale for Om. And come up to the top of your mat. Feet together, standing up nice and tall. Push your feet down, free flow your 10 toes, place them back down. Let your 10 fingers reaching down to the earth. Shoulders, elbows down, long arms, long legs. Head up high, long spine, chin down, crown of the head up. Deep breath. One more inhale, one more exhale. On the next inhale, sweep your arms all the way overhead and palms to the heart center. In this position, we'll do a few more breaths. Check yourself. Can you still free flow your toes? Do you have your feet together, knees squeezed, pushing the feet down into the earth? Long arms or long shoulders. Shoulders down, long legs, long spine. 5 breaths. One more inhale, one more exhale. Good. Interlace your fingers together, thumbs down in front of your chest. Push your palms all the way out, shoulders down away from the ears. Now gradually lift the arms over your head, shoulders down, elbows over your ears. And maximum shoulders down, long arms, chin touching chest. Come up on your ball part of the foot, toes lifting off the ground, heels lifting off the ground. Extend arms, legs, spine, neck, breath. If you're struggling like me, you're doing it right. Continue breathing. Asana is for the body. Prana is for your breath. Combine everything together. One more inhale. As you exhale, grabbing your thumbs, Utkatasana, as the knees bend, free flow your toes. Elbows go behind you, shoulders down, lift the elbows up high, fists up high, and long neck, breathe. One more inhale, one more exhale. On the next inhale, standing all the way up. And exhale, feet opened up, shoulder width. Toes pointing straight ahead, legs straight, back bend. Push your hips forward or up to the sky. Shoulders roll back down and breathe. One more inhale, one more exhale. With the next inhale, standing all the way up. Exhale, release the arms. Feet together, side body stretch to the right side. Both arms overhead, long arms, long spine, shoulders down. Left hand grabbing your thumb. Right hand, hold the left arm long over the ears. Make sure your big toes touch, knees squeeze, legs long, arms long, let the body do the flexibility. One more inhale, one more exhale. On the next inhale, body coming up, grip your arms the other way, and lean the body to the left side. Still long legs, long arms, let the spine do the bending. One more inhale, one more exhale. On the next inhale, body coming all the way up, hands to the heart, feet opened up, shoulder width, hip width, sweep arms all the way overhead, forward fold, exhale. Hands on shin bone, if you have blocks at home, fists down to the ground, fingers down to the ground, it does not matter. Warming up, back of your legs, inhale, long spine. Exhale, deactivate the long spine, each one of the vertebrae, let it go. Nod your neck, shoulder, head, can you nod your head? Yes, shake your head, nose, arms, flopping like noodles. Activate the spine, inhale. Strong neck, strong back, and deactivate. 3 times on your own. After your last inhale and exhale, your choice, hands on your shin bone, on top of your foot, palm facing to each other, using the first 2 fingers, Padangusha Asana, elbows bend to the sides, or stuff your hand underneath your feet, Padahastasana, and breathe. Check your neck, head, wiggle your body around.
As we ask the body to open up, lengthen your breath, and make your breath silent. Reach to your maximum inhale and exhale, and try to breathe silent. And palming the mat. Your hands are directly under your shoulders, fingers open, pushing the palms all the way down. If your legs can stay straight, great. If you need to bend your knees, it's okay. Now shift the weight into your hands, maybe your shoulder go over the fingernails a bit. Feet coming up the ground, chaturanga, dandasana. And stay here for a few breaths. If you can, you set it 10 toes. Just your two-toe or two-toenail. Breathe. Lift the chin up if you can. Long neck, long shoulders. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, release down. One fist or two fists or plus a palm or two palms. Underneath the chin, elbows side to side, open your neck, toes pointing back. Think of the tip of your chin to the furthest front of the room. Your 10 toes furthest to the back of the room. Deep breath. Shoulders and ears far away from each other. An optional child's pose. You can do shin bones together or shin bones apart. As you're sitting down, put your forehead down. Arms could be overhead, palms together, down to the side, or whatever is comfortable for child's pose. You can do this for the next 10 seconds or so. Or optional chaturanga push-ups. Make sure your palm is absolutely flat on the mat. Shoulders, elbows directly above your hands. Neck is long. You can do on your knees. Chaturanga, elbows bend 90 degrees. That's it. Come back up. Or on your 10 toes, coming down 90 degrees, elbows. Coming back up. Or most difficult, on your two toenails, neck long, coming back down. Total of 5 times on your own. Breathe out, breathe in, enjoying the struggle. After 5 times, long arms, long neck, shoulders roll back, engaging your core. Take one more deep inhale. Exhale all the way down. Sphinx pose. Forearm in front of you. Have the tip of the elbow a little bit further than your chin versus underneath. Hands, forearm, elbow on the ground. Now use that to drag the body forward. Shoulders down. Spine. Legs so long. Knees coming off the ground. Breathe. On the tip, make sure the distance of your elbows and your forearms is the same. Typical mistake is the elbow wants to further out. You can exaggerate, have your elbows a little bit further in to engage the muscles. All right, Sphinx toes. Replace your forearm with your hands. Use your hands to drag your body forward. Elbows go behind the shoulders. behind the rib cage, and breathe. Okay, one more deep inhale. Forehead touch the mat. As you exhale, slowly down. Next one, an upward facing dog. Palms flat on the ground. Now make the elbows straight. Take your knees off the ground. Now shoulders down, neck long. Rib cage go between your elbows. Looking up, deep breath. And return all the way down. Tucking the toes, palm, the mat. Inhale, coming all the way up. Exhale to downward facing dog. Now when you're down dog, wiggle your toes, heels, rock back and forth. Heels up, inhale. Heels down, toes up, toes down. Side to side. One at a time. Any version you like. Five, four, three, two, and one. Shift away forward, high plank. Knees bent, jump up on top of the mat. Sweep arms all the way overhead. Inhale. Exhale, hand to the heart. Right. And down to the side. So staying here for a minute, see how we feel. Crown of the head lifting up to the ceiling. Chin slightly down, low neck. Shoulders down, long arms, long legs, long spine. So as we do the rest of the class, doesn't matter if it's an easy pose or a difficult pose. And you always come back to this feeling. Low neck, long spine, deep breath. I'm going to take a left leg, we're going to take a right leg, step back into warrior number one. As the left foot to the left side of the mat, right foot to the right side of the mat, width of your hips. Square your hips, ribcage, shoulders. Grab your thumb, shoulders maximum down. Shoulders maximum left and right. Now squeeze your shoulders back and down. Elbows long, wrists pushing back. And maximize the arms going back. Spine long. And breathe. Back leg straight. See if you can flex your toes. Front knee, shin bone straight up and down. Back of the neck long. And release to intense leg stretch. Front foot, back foot come a bit closer. Toes can pointing all straight or sideways. Primarily looking for your left hip, left rib cage, and thighs. Forward folding. Hands could be on legs, on foot, fingers on the ground, fist, tips, whatever you like. Try not to hunch the spine, but lengthen the spine. And breathe. comes down, front foot flat on the ground. You can do shin bones straight up and down, forward folding, long back leg. You can bend the front shin bone, get deeper in your front ankle. You can add back bend to your spine, push the front knee, lengthen the spine looking up. Use the back hand, push your hips forward and up, adding square your hips, deep breath. And half split. Try not to hunch the spine, but do the opposite. Lengthen the spine. If you feel the back of your leg, you're doing all right. And revolved warrior number 3. Front foot becomes strong and straight. Fingers on the ground, on blocks, or 50% of your body weight into the hand. Long legs, long arms, long spine, looking to the side and breathe. For any reason, if I relax my legs and spine, you'll notice my body and my muscles start shaking. But the moment I activate the muscle, lengthen the leg, lengthen the spine, the shaking goes away. Deep breath. And downward facing dog. And then remember, at any time, if you need to do a child's pose, you're welcome to do that. Optional, left side down vinyasa up to 3 times. Shoulder directly above your wrists. Long spine. Make sure you can turn your head freely for the plank, holding the position. Vinyasa, lower the hips, hands to the heart. Optional, you can add tree or any other version you like. And downward facing dog. Let your hands be flat. Child's pose, crow pose, or any inversions. And make sure your hands are directly underneath your shoulders. Fingers spread open like the feet of the crow. You can feel your finger pads pushing, squeezing into your yoga mat. Elbows bent to the back of your legs. Try not to do side to side. Parallel your elbows, forearms together. Knees on top of the elbow, or even further up to the crooks of your forearm or crooks of your elbows. And Chaturanga, Dandasana, lower belly all the way down. Left arm out to the left side, as high as your shoulder or forehead, Acapulco number 1. As you roll these straight arms, looking up to the ceiling, looking over your shoulder. Typical mistake, neck wants to be relaxed. Lengthen the spine. Look, use your free hand to push or to grab the opposite hand. Make the chin chest area a little bit shorter to ensure your spine is long. Take one more deep breath, open the shoulders, and return, exhale. Your personal version, belly down vinyasa. Sphinx, cobra, upward facing dog. And we'll meet at downward facing dog. front, warrior number one. Right foot to the right side of the mat, left foot to the left of the mat. Square your rib cage, hips, shoulders, chest. Release. Open up the shoulders, chest. Squeeze the arms behind your back. Square your hips and sink. Intense leg stretch. So all the corrections, details and all that, I already went over on the first side. On the second side, just practice breathing. And low lunge. Half split. Revolved warrior number 3. Right plank pose, right side down vinyasa, 1, 2, up to 3 times. And downward facing dog. Any version, child's pose, crow pose, handstand. And downward, up, chaturanga, dandasana. Lower belly all the way down. Right out, right arm to the right side. Akapuja number 1. Make sure your chin chest a little bit shorter so your spine is long. And make sure you're looking over the opposite shoulder, look up in the air. The arms on the ground, stretch your fingertips long and deep breath. One more inhale. As you exhale, return. Your version of belly down vinyasa. Right leg in front, warrior number 2. Front heel, back heel become straight line. Rib cage, hips, front knee, maximum bend. Your shoulders away from ears, chin slightly down, turn your head 90 degrees. Reach your fingers maximum long. Free float the toes. Revolved triangle. Front heel, back heel come a bit closer. Opposite hand. Lizard pose. Come to your low lunge first. Both of your forearm on blocks or on the ground. Match up the tips of the elbows and your heel. Back knee could be on the ground, toes pointing back, or take the back knee off the ground